Hello everybody, and welcome to the full walkthrough of my van. Now, this is a video that a lot of people have asked me to do, and I haven't really had the time till now. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna walk you from the very front all the way to the back, top to bottom, and give you a full rundown of what is in my van, Carmilla. If you haven't seen the build series, there's a link in the description of this video. There will also be a link at the end of the video to the actual playlist of the van build. Let's get into it. All right, welcome to the front seat of Carmilla. We are currently parked at a park, just chilling, and I figured now's a perfect time to kind of give a rundown of what's on the inside. I have a CB radio for communication. I love it. This is probably one of my favorite things to have as I'm going down the freeway, because I'll be able to chat with truckers and stuff. It is a very handy communication tool in case I get stranded. In the off chance I get stranded, I have a form of communication. So this was kind of a fun little thing to throw into the van build. Over here, I've actually got my speakers that I use for my shows. They're kind of hidden behind my my rain parka, my rain jacket. This is a construction jacket that I've had for a few years. I kind of disguise one of the speakers behind that, and I actually have, if you can see in this corner, my hard hat from previous years of construction. It kind of disguises the van as a construction vehicle, and people don't really look at it as anything other than a construction vehicle, and that's what I like about this van. It's a great sleeper van. Charger ports and everything are right here. Everything's pretty tight and close quarters up front. There's not a lot of room for anything else but me up here. All right, now let's jump to the inside. Now, if you've seen the build series, you kind of know what's in here, but we're gonna do a full walkthrough from front to back. Let's go. All right, so this is the gamer chair I got set up in here. We have my two monitors. I have the big one here, which is a TV, and then on the side I have my actual desktop monitor. My gaming desk that I actually built in when I was working as a carpenter. I was doing finished carpentry. I actually built this desk myself. It is dark walnut. The whole desk is dark walnut. I had to think about that for a second. I love walnut. I think it's such a pretty wood. So yeah, got my gamer desk right here. Underneath here is kind of it's a mess actually, but I have my gaming PC tucked back there. My guitar is right here. I've got a box of cables and a speaker there. It's a mess down here, so just bear with me here. We've got a box of a bunch of stuff, storage and whatnot. My fan, coffee pot, and a bunch of stuff stored in the back here. So lots of storage underneath here. Moving on to the back of the van, we have my kitchenette. Now this is where I make all my food. I've got my Dubby sponsor right there. We interrupt your regularly scheduled video to bring you a sponsor from Dubby. Now, Dubby is great. They are an energy company that supplies all kinds of different drinks and shakers to gamers such as yourself. So if you haven't already, go to the description below and click on my link. It'll take you to the store where you can get 10% off everything store-wide using my code DJGearbolt in store at purchase for 10% off everything store-wide. Huge shout out to Dubby for partnering with me. Let's get back to the video. So over here, we have my kitchenette. Now, the kitchenette is where I cook all my food. I've got my electric grill top right here. I've got my little saucer pan. I actually use that in the mornings. And I like the kitchenette. It's a nice little area to wash dishes. This sink is tiny. I actually have some dishes in here that need to get done, but the sink is tiny. I only use this sink to wash my dishes, and that is it. We have my vision board right here. I have a ton of things I want to get done this year. It's my 2025 vision board. A lot of artists you'll see have a vision board. I think if anyone wants to get something done in their life, Get a vision board. It will help you in so many ways. I think seeing your goals written out in front of you is something that will reinvigorate that vision in your mind and keep you on track. So there's my vision board. Now right here is my mystery box. Now if you remember during the build, I put this in to keep all my dishes and whatnot inside of this baby. And sure enough, I've got all my dishes and whatnot inside, my crock pot and toaster and a bunch of other stuff. All right, and up top above the mystery box is my Starlink satellite. The covers for the windows at night, if I don't want light coming in, I've got some covers for it. I've got my mask, which is up there, a hat, and some other things just kind of tucked up in there. All right, that is most of the interior of the van. Let's jump to the back and show you all of the storage back there. All right, again, if you haven't seen the build series, I suggest you go watch it. It's got all the kind of inner workings, but in the back of the van, I have my power unit. This kind of power, this is the display for everything. It shows my voltage and wattage coming in. I have solar panels on the roof. We'll get to that in a minute. And yeah, this is the control module for everything. So I have two batteries back here powering everything. One is a car battery, which I'm probably gonna switch out, maybe, we'll see. The other one is what the solar batteries are actually supposed to have connected. It is a deep cycle marine battery. I'm probably gonna get another one of these if I'm going to continue living in the van. It pulls a lot of power. This whole van pulls a lot of power. So what I have currently with these two batteries powers everything, but not for long, like an hour tops, and sometimes not even that. So I'm probably eventually going to invest in a third battery so that I can actually power everything for as long as I need. Okay, we've got my amplifier in here, as well as a chair, some electrical cables, a tarp, and then my shower is tucked back here as well. I haven't used the shower because I haven't needed to for a minute. I've been using either friends' showers or like gym showers and stuff. So yeah, that is my shower. It's tucked in. It's actually built into my water system. Speaking of which, my water jug is right here. This is 7 gallons of water. It is connected to my water pump, which is connected to my sink and this shower head. It's everything I need as far as water goes. So it's connected to the filtration system, which is back there as well. And it's everything I need as far as water. I have to refill it occasionally, but it's perfect. Okay, so that is the back of the van and kind of the storage. Let's go to the roof and I'll kind of show you what we've got up there. Okay, welcome to the roof of Carmilla. This is where my roof rack is. If you remember, during the build, I actually installed these. I don't think I showed these off. These are my 200-watt solar panels. I have 2 of them installed into the roof of the van in the roof rack. I have my ladder, a table, canopy. I've got a couple things, a tarp. This is all strapped down with the cargo net and straps. And it's been awesome. I haven't really used a lot of this up here because I haven't really needed to. I've done a couple shows, so I have all of this just kind of stored up here for now, and it's perfect. I love this roof rack. I think it's probably the coolest thing in the build. One of the coolest things on this van is this roof rack. It's sweet. All right, and that is the walkthrough of Carmilla from front to back, top to bottom. It's pretty cool, and I have loved living in it. It's been a challenge. It's been a bit of a learning curve trying to work my way around things and start to kind of work my way into the living cycle of living in a van. There's a lot of van lifers that'll tell you it's worth it, that it's easy, and I'll tell you right now, it is worth it. It's worth it, but it's hard as shit. It's hard as shit living in a van. It is not easy. You don't have the comforts of modern life. You don't have the comforts of a regular shower. You don't have the comforts of a washing machine and dryer and like things like that. And unless you're building the van to have those things, A lot of times you're not going to have those things. So it's a bit of a challenge. Van life is not for everybody. This is something that if you're gonna make this decision to do this, make sure that you're ready to leave the comforts of regular life behind, because it's a completely different life and it's not for everybody. This life, especially van life, is super hard, man. It is really hard. There's a lot of challenges that come with it. And looking back on like taking the leap to actually jumping into the van and going on the road, had I thought about kind of the scale and the difficulty of it, I may not have done this, but I'm already in it now, and I've been in it for a couple months, and I've loved it. I've loved living in this van. It has been such a learning curve and such a learning experience. A learning experience that I don't think I would have ever had I not made the decision to do this. Anyway, I can't guarantee how often videos are gonna come out because, again, I'm in a position where I'm just grinding, I'm working, I'm trying to save all the money I can right now to get stable, and life is moving really fast. And so I can't guarantee how often videos are gonna come out or how often I'm gonna be putting out music or anything. I can't guarantee any of that because I myself do not know. But I'll tell you this, more is coming. So thank you for subscribing. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Stay awesome, stay safe, and rock on. And we will see you in the next one. Peace.